Trendsetter too.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So I did a poll on Instagram to see what you guys wanted to see, whether it was a Q&A or a story time, and story time won by 2% I think, or 1%, one of those two. But yeah, so my next video will be a Q&A, so make sure to comment down below any questions you have for me so I could answer them. And yeah, so follow me on Instagram to participate in items like this, or not items, but things like this whenever I need help and I could just ask you guys and you guys could, like, you know, tell me what you guys want to watch. And so yeah, so follow that. That'll be down in the description below along with all my other social media, or at the beginning, you know, in the intro. Just go back to the intro because it's always there. I don't know if you realized it or not, and if you haven't, well, now you know. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this video. So this story time is about the time where my ex-boyfriend, I'm calling Anthony, and when my ex-boyfriend's best friend wanted to fight me. Okay, so my ex-boyfriend's name is gonna be Anthony for the sake of this video, and the girl's name is gonna be Sophia. Why? I have no clue why I named it that. But yeah, okay, so let's just give you a little background. So me and this dude, Anthony, we had the same classes together. We're in honors, so if you're in honors, you know that you have the same classes with the same people, so you're stuck seeing the same people for like most of the day, or sometimes the whole entire day. I didn't have them for like 2 classes, so you know. So yeah, so me and him started talking on Facebook because I don't know who added who, but I messaged him first for homework because I didn't remember what homework was, but sadly he did not answer until like weeks later. But you know, it's fine, it's Gucci. So me and him, you know, we started talking after that, after he answered. I think he answered like on Halloween or something like that, and then, you know, we just started talking. Fast forward a month, in December 16, 2015 is when me and him started dating, and everything was like chill, you know, like why wouldn't it be? Until, you know, found out he had a girl best friend. You know, that's fine by me. You could have your friends, I'll have my friends. I'm just not like that. But however, I am the jealous type. But so far it wasn't a problem because I did not know her, she did not know me. And then we ended up meeting, and you know, I didn't really think anything of her. But according to my friends, she was nervous to meet me. Why, I have no idea. Well, I guess because you're meeting your best friend's girlfriend for the first time. But I wasn't nervous to meet her because, you know. But I was like, okay, I need her to like me because this is my man's girl best friend. And, you know, might as well make her my best friend too. So if I ever need to know something about him, like, I could just ask her, you know. We could have a friend in each other. That's not what happened, okay? So anyways, everything was fine, but as time went on, I started realizing she needed him a lot. Like, she would be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going through some things, like, I really, like, Anthony, I really need to talk to you. And I was like, okay, fine, like, that's your girl best friend, like, you go help her, I understand. But then it started happening a little too often. I was like, girl, I need attention too. Like, this is my man, not yours. Like, get yourself a man. No, I'm just kidding. But it did start happening more often. And I was like, you know, I need attention too. But I didn't say anything. And then I read their messages. And I know this is bad. This is my bad. And I've learned from this. So don't worry. So I read their messages. And I was like down, like, I think she's into him. The way they were talking, or the way she was texting him, I was like, girl, this doesn't seem right. Like, they would be like, I love you, and I get it, best friends tell each other they love each other, I get it, you know, I do that with my guy best friend too, but I make sure to say I love you, best friend. So I blew that off still, you know. I was like, okay, whatever. But then things started happening. Like, he gave her a piggyback ride because she's never had one. Okay, but like, who hasn't had a piggyback ride by 8th grade? Okay, you're in 8th grade, I'm pretty sure you've had a piggyback ride, especially in elementary, because I know damn well everyone was trying to get a piggyback ride or giving piggyback rides or whatever. So I was like, when people told me, like, well, I confronted him about it. I was like, why are you giving her a piggyback ride? And then he was like, well, because she said she's never had one. And I was like, I call bullshit, okay? But I let it go. I was like, okay, whatever. And then people started telling me like, oh, I saw them after school and they were play fighting and she was on top of him. That right there, I was like, okay, that's not okay. Not even I do that, okay? Like, not even I play fight with him. So I had to talk to him with him. I was like, dude, I think she likes you a little more than a friend. He was like, no, she likes me as a friend. Like, babe, stop being jealous. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, maybe you're right. But I still had my eyes on her. I was like, I'm not sure about her, okay? Because I started realizing things like certain things you do not do with your best friend. There's certain things, no, like she started trying to act like his girlfriend. Like, girl, back off. That's not your job. That's my job. So yeah, like everyone and their moms knew that she liked him, and she's always trying to be like, no, I never liked him. Like, no, I don't like him, you know, like I don't like Anthony. Like, that's crazy. That's just my best friend. But no, seriously, everyone was like, yeah, I had a feeling that she liked him. So then she just started taking him away from me, you know, like, oh, I have problems, like, come talk to me, or this and that, or you don't even hang out with me. So then she started, you know, started being like, oh yeah, she's changing him, like, you're changing him. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And if I am, it's for like the best. Like, just because he doesn't give you all his love and attention anymore, it doesn't mean I'm changing him. It just means he doesn't like you. Like, move on, okay? But then, you know, nothing really happened. So fast forward, graduation of 8th grade. Yes, this was in 8th grade. So fast forward to 8th grade. It was, well, after graduation we go to Knott's if you paid for it, and I paid for it, he paid for it, Sophia paid for it, and my friends, you know. So we would hang out with different groups at times because we'd lose this group and then we'd lose this group, and then at the end we're just with this group, you know. So at the beginning when we got there, she was talking to him. They took a picture. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever's. And then she was like, oh, like, we should hang out, we should go on a ride, this and that, like, I want to go on a ride with you, we should be partners. And I was just like, girl, I'm right here, hello, hi. But I didn't say anything because I'm the type of person, like, if I'm jealous, I'm not gonna tell you like, oh hey, I'm jealous. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna bite my tongue. They're best friends. Never. At this point I started disliking her, you know, because she was a little too friendly with my dude. And that's just not the way you act with your best friend. Like, you're not all flirty with your best friend. And this fool was blind because I would tell him and he'll be like, no. So yeah, throughout the day she kept on trying to hang out with him. Sophia kept on trying to hang out with Anthony. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. So she kept on trying to hang out with Anthony. I was like, whatever's. But it didn't happen. And then at the end of the night they took another picture because apparently she didn't like the first picture. But you know, whatever. So then summer school comes around, and we went to summer school just to get ahead of credits. And things started going south in summer school, okay? So she had her personal problems. I don't want to get into them because that's her personal problems, and to this day I'm still not sure what problems she had, but I'm just gonna say she would cut herself, and I feel like she was doing it for attention, as bad as that sounds. But you just don't like cut yourself. You just don't cut yourself and show the whole entire world like, oh look, I cut myself. Like, you just don't do that. And I feel like people who have actual problems are, I don't know, they're more like to themselves. And she just wasn't. She was like, oh yeah, I have problems. She'll tell everyone, I have problems, I have problems. And I'm like, okay, like, you have problems, I'm here for you. Because I was still trying to be like, you know, friends with her or whatever. But yeah, she started saying, around summertime, she started saying that I was changing him or whatever when it wasn't true. And yeah, so I'm gonna fast forward to when this whole drama started happening, okay? Where the real juicy thing is. So get ready with your mugs because I'm about to spill the tea. I'm gonna be watching this video and be like, damn, that's cringy. Okay, so I don't remember how it all started. But for weeks they were arguing, they were fighting over me, I don't know, that supposedly I changed him. And so yeah, I seriously don't know how it happened, but they were just not getting along. And like, I was just trying to dislike her even more. I wouldn't say I hated her, but you know, I was like, you know what, me and her are never gonna be friends. So she made him, okay, Sophia, okay, Sophia made Anthony choose between me or Sophia, and Anthony, being the good boyfriend, chose me. And that's where things went south. She for real wanted to fight me over the fact that Anthony chose me over her. And then she was over here like, no, that's not why I want to fight you. I want to fight you because you changed him, you took away my best friend. And I'm like, girl, no, I didn't. Like, you're the one who made him choose. I didn't make him choose. Like, there's a reason why I didn't make him choose, because I didn't want drama, but somehow drama came to me, and I'm just like, nah, 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 nah. So she wanted to fight me because of that, because he chose me over her, and obviously she had feelings for him, but he didn't have feelings for her, and it was just like, it was just a whole entire mess. So she was like, okay, meet me after school in front of the park. I want to fight you. And I was like, okay, let's talk this over, because you know, I'm not one to fight. I don't ever want to get in a fight, because first of all, I don't know how to fight. Second of all, I've never been in a fight. So third of all, I don't even know if I know how to fight. So so yeah, she wanted to fight me, okay? And I was like, nah, like, let's just talk about it. No, I'm done talking about it, because that thing never works. And I've tried to talk, I tried to talk to you about it before, but it never worked. And I was like, girl, you overreacting. You need to tone it down just a little. Just a little, I'm just saying. So then I was like, dude, control your girl best friend, because she acting a little up. So he talked to her. He like changed her mind on wanting to fight me or whatever it is. But yeah, that's the story time about the time my ex's girl best friend wanted to fight me. I don't know why it always happens where girls just start hating me because I'm dating a guy. Like, girl, get to know me first, and then you can hate me, and don't just hate me because, you know, for other reasons. I don't know, it's crazy. So girls, don't try to fight over a guy, because my mom has always told me, don't try to fight over a guy, and that's something I really wasn't trying to do. So I was like, girl, you could keep him. So yeah, I broke up with him like weeks, no, not even weeks, like a month later, because I did not want to deal with drama, and that's why I'm single. Because relationships are just problematic, although I do get lonely sometimes. Okay, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to leave a question down below for next week's video, or whenever I upload. So yeah, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe if you like me, if you want to continue seeing videos of me, if you want to see my weirdness. And yeah, make sure to tune in next week for the Q&A. Bye.